In ancient Arabia and Yemen, there existed a kingdom named Sheba. It was ruled by a powerful and intelligent woman called Bilqis, Queen of Sheba. Her kingdom was rich, organized, and full of treasures. She commanded a large army and a strong throne. Her throne was said to be one of the most magnificent of the era. The Quran describes it as a mighty throne. She was respected and well known among her people. Despite her wisdom, her nation worshipped the sun. They believed the sun controlled their crops and wealth. They had no knowledge of the true God at that time. Far away, Prophet Sulaiman ruled a huge kingdom. His kingdom included humans, animals, jinn, and birds. Allah had given him power to understand the speech of animals. One day Solomon noticed the hoopoe bird Hudhud missing. The bird later returned with important news. Hudhud said it found a great kingdom ruled by a queen. It told Solomon that she and her people worshipped the sun. It also described her magnificent throne. The bird showed Solomon that she lacked guidance. Solomon sent a letter with the bird. The letter commanded her to submit to Allah and come in peace. The bird delivered the letter to Bilqis. She opened it and realized it was from a mighty king. She gathered her advisors for consultation. She did not make decisions without counsel. The Quran praises her leadership style. The advisors offered to fight if she wished. They told her they were strong and prepared for war, but she was wise. She rejected immediate fighting. She studied Solomon's character before acting. She sent precious gifts to Solomon as a political test. She wanted to see whether he was greedy or noble. When Solomon received the gifts, he rejected them. He told her Allah had given him better things. Solomon revealed he didn't seek wealth or war. He demanded that she submit to Allah alone. She realized Solomon was a prophet, not a worldly king. She prepared to meet him personally. Meanwhile, Solomon prepared a surprise. He asked who among his followers could bring her throne. One powerful jinn stood up. He claimed he could bring it before Solomon stood up from his place. Then An Glim, a man with knowledge from Allah, spoke. He said he could bring the throne in the blink of an eye. Instantly, the throne appeared before Solomon. Solomon thanked Allah, saying it was a test. It showed that Allah grants miracles through His chosen. When Bilqis arrived, she did not know her throne was moved. Solomon disguised it slightly to test her recognition. She looked at the throne and said, "It looks exactly like mine." She understood its meaning. She realized no human king could move a throne so fast. She knew this was beyond any magic or power of mankind. Solomon then invited her to his palace. The palace floor was transparent like crystal. Under it flowed water with fish. She thought it was a water pond. She lifted her garment thinking she would step into water. Solomon told her it was only glass. She became shocked by his technology. She realized these miracles were signs of Allah. She finally admitted that sun worship was false. She accepted that no human king could control jinn. She saw Solomon as a true prophet. She declared her submission to Allah. She said, "I submit with Solomon to Allah, the Lord of the worlds." Her nation later learned the truth. She returned with faith and wisdom. She ruled her people with justice under the worship of God. Solomon showed she was not forced. She chose Islam by understanding. Bilqis became a symbol of wisdom in the Quran. Her story proves true power is not wealth. True power is guidance from Allah. She is remembered among the greatest women leaders. Her example refutes that women cannot lead. She led a powerful nation with knowledge, not ego. She respected consultation and avoided war. She embraced truth when she saw it clearly. She chose peace, faith, and justice. This story shows that Islam values intellect. Solomon was a prophet king, not a tyrant. Bilqis was a wise queen, not arrogant. This meeting was not about power, but truth. It was a miracle of Allah's kingdom. Her throne moved faster than time. Her heart moved faster toward faith. She surrendered with understanding, not fear. The Quran honors her intelligence, and her story remains a lesson for all leaders and nations. The Quran gives the main details of Bilqis. Hadith gives very little direct details, so scholars explain using tafsir. Prophet Muhammad confirmed that Sheba was a real kingdom. He said in an authentic narration, Saba was a man who had 10 sons. Sahih and Sunan and Anase. From his descendants came the people of Yemen and Sheba. Classical scholars agree Bilqis ruled from this lineage. The Quran describes her as a great leader, not a weak ruler. Allah praises her consultation style in Surah An-Naml. She did not act with arrogance or haste. Some scholars mention she ruled without oppression. She brought stability to Yemen through diplomacy. Authentic tafsir says her throne was made of gold and jewels. It was heavily guarded and kept in a special room. Only trusted guards could enter near it. This detail explains why the throne miracle shocked her. When the jinn offered to bring her throne, Solomon refused. He chose a man with knowledge from Allah, not brute strength. The Quran hints that knowledge is superior to power. That man is named Asif ibn Barqiyah in Tafsir. He had knowledge of Allah's greatest name. By Allah's permission, he moved the throne instantly. This act was not magic but divine will. It proved that miracles come from Allah alone. Scholars mention this is one of the greatest miracles before Jesus. Bilqis recognized the miracle immediately. She said, "It looks like my throne," with certainty. Her response shows she was intelligent and careful with her speech. She did not deny reality nor rush to conclusions. Tafsir says she realized the truth before officially speaking it. When she saw the glass palace, she thought it was water. Scholars say this palace displayed early engineering miracles. Solomon's kingdom was advanced by divine knowledge. Allah taught him science, technology, and military control. He could command the wind, jinn, birds, and animals. His authority was a sign of prophethood, not dictatorship. Bilqis understood that only a prophet could rule such a kingdom. She saw that Solomon didn't desire wealth, control, or her throne. He wanted her to accept truth willingly. She accepted Islam not out of fear but conviction. The Quran quotes her beautiful words, "I submit with Solomon to Allah, Lord of the worlds." Scholars highlight the wording with Solomon. She didn't say to Solomon, proving he did not ask worship for himself. Both of them submitted to one God together. Tafsir says she later ruled as a Muslim queen. Solomon did not remove her from her position. He respected her leadership and people. Islam did not come to destroy nations but guide them. Some weak narrations claim he married her. Scholars reject this because no Sahih hadith confirms it. Authentic scholars warn against adding such details without proof. Islam teaches not to mix stories with fabricated legends. Bilqis stands out as an example of a wise female leader. Her intelligence is recognized in Islamic history. Umar ibn al-Khattab used her example in leadership discussions. Scholars use her story to prove women can lead if capable. The Quran shows no criticism of her leadership. Rather, it criticizes her people's sun worship. It praises her thinking, consultation, and peace strategy. Her story is more about wisdom than war, more about truth than politics, more about seeking knowledge than seeking power. Solomon and Bilqis both ruled with justice and intelligence. The miracle of the throne highlights the power of divine knowledge. The glass palace highlights the miracle of divine technology. The sun worship story highlights the danger of blind culture. Religion must be based on evidence, not tradition. Bilqis changed when she found evidence. She didn't argue, deny, or delay truth. She used logic, not ego. She valued guidance more than royalty. Many kings rejected prophets out of pride, but Bilqis accepted truth with humility. Her example is a lesson for all rulers. Islam honors people of wisdom regardless of gender. Islam values reason, not prejudice. Islam encourages critical thinking, not blind belief. Bilqis symbolizes wise leadership and open-minded faith. Solomon symbolizes power controlled by revelation. Their meeting symbolizes the unity of reason and faith. The Quran preserved her honor as a believer. She is remembered as a queen who sought truth. Tafsir scholars emphasize her sincerity. The Quran gave only what matters, not gossip. Islam does not entertain myths or unnecessary details. The story ends with guidance, not romance, politics, or legends. Bilqis became a believer and leader of a guided nation. Her legacy remains a light for wisdom and justice. This is the authentic Quranic narrative of Queen Bilqis.